Delaying a wedding can feel like putting a stop to a long-awaited chapter for most individuals. But for country music icon Reba McEntire, delaying her wedding to fiancé Linn has taken on a whole new meaning. It has evolved into a time of introspection, perspective, and silent admiration for time, love, and life's erratic rhythm. Fans reacted with a mixture of astonishment and sympathy when it was originally announced that McEntire and Linn had chosen to delay their wedding. After all, many people have praised the couple's relationship for its sincerity, warmth, and humor. Mutual respect and a close relationship that finally turned into passion have been hallmarks of their narrative as it has slowly developed in the public eye. However, McEntire herself later acknowledged that occasionally taking a step back can show that a wait may be for the best. The couple's journey together started with a friendship that had subtly existed for years, rather than a lavish romantic gesture. McEntire and Linn were both well-known entertainment personalities who had met several times during their careers. Long before their relationship became romantic, they felt a natural affinity based on their common experiences in the profession. That foundation gave their relationship a sense of stability and authenticity when they reconnected more purposefully. There was an air of ease in their relationship from the start. They frequently discussed in public their love of storytelling, their sense of humor, and how comfortable they felt in each other's presence. Instead of making snap decisions, they let their relationship develop naturally. When they finally made their engagement public, it seemed more like the logical next step in a carefully cultivated relationship than an unexpected development. However, even the most well-thought-out plans sometimes take unexpected detours. McEntire and Linn were confronted with the realities that frequently accompany significant life events as wedding preparations got underway. Their decision was influenced by their hectic schedules, work obligations, and desire to plan a memorable party. They decided to halt rather than impose a timeframe that seemed hurried or uncomfortable. McEntire said the decision to delay was made out of clarity rather than dissatisfaction. She explained that it's a chance to reevaluate priorities and make sure that, instead of the pressure to live up to expectations, the wedding represents the life they are creating together. According to her, the delay might have been for the best, giving them the opportunity to approach the milestone with more purpose. The couple's hectic work lives have been a contributing role in their decision. Both McEntire and Linn continue to be involved in their respective industries, juggling personal obligations, public appearances, and creative endeavors. Maintaining that balance necessitates careful preparation, especially for McEntire, whose job spans decades and keeps evolving. The pair decided to make space, rather than let wedding planning become yet another cause of stress. This strategy reflects a wider change in the way that many people perceive significant life events. Couples are increasingly putting personal fulfillment and emotional preparedness ahead of rigid deadlines. Delaying the wedding does not indicate that McEntire and Linn are unsure of their relationship. Rather, it emphasizes their dedication to making sure that the moment will seem authentic and unrushed when it comes. This viewpoint has been well received by fans. The couple's choice is viewed by many as a welcome illustration of mature love that prioritizes open communication and adaptability over custom. Supporters have praised McEntire and Linn's continued commitment to putting each other's health first in interviews and social media posts. For those who have followed McEntire's career for a long time, this transparency aligns with the genuineness she has consistently infused into both her music and public persona. The experiences they bring from earlier stages of their lives have also influenced their connection. Linn and McEntire have both negotiated the challenges of lengthy professional and personal changes. They now share a common understanding of the significance of perspective and time as a result of these encounters. They seem to see the delayed wedding as a normal adjustment within a bigger trip rather than as a setback. McEntire has stressed the importance of patience in discussions over the delay. She has discussed the value of letting life happen naturally rather than cramming events into preset timetables. This way of thinking is consistent with the themes that frequently appear in her music, which emphasize self-awareness, hope, and resilience. The notion that timing is important holds special significance for someone who has dedicated decades to narrating stories via song. The decision made by the pair also emphasizes how important it is for partners to make decisions together. McEntire and Linn have strengthened the bond at the core of their relationship by tackling the postponement jointly. They have concentrated on what feels good for them, rather than letting outside expectations guide their decisions. Their public encounters, where humor and affection frequently take center stage, have demonstrated this sense of unity. Their grounded relationship has been cited by observers as one of the reasons it stands out. In spite of their fame, McEntire and Linn frequently portray themselves as a couple who cherish the little things in life. They talk about finding delight in ordinary situations, supporting one another's endeavors, and spending peaceful time together. This viewpoint, which prioritizes meaning above spectacle, probably affects how they arrange weddings as well. Many fans thought about the wider message it conveyed as word of the postponement spread. The choice to slow down might seem unexpectedly strong in a culture that frequently celebrates quick advancement and visible milestones. McEntire and Linn have shown that commitment is not characterized by a particular date on a calendar by opting to wait. Rather, it manifests itself in the continuous endeavor to create a life together. Additionally, they seem to have been able to enjoy their engagement more because of the delay. They have the chance to savor the present rather than hurrying toward a single day. This time of waiting can be significant in and of itself, providing opportunities for introspection and personal development. This prolonged engagement seems in line with the thoughtfulness that has always been a defining feature of the couple's relationship. There are several reasons why McEntire's remark that delaying the wedding might be for the best is relevant. It affirms the strength of their relationship while acknowledging the unpredictable nature of life. Sometimes taking a step back allows for more clarity. In this instance, it seems that the wait strengthened rather than harmed their relationship. Support for the couple's choice has also come from friends and co-workers. The value of flexibility is widely recognized in the entertainment sector, where rigorous schedules frequently make personal plans more difficult. McEntire and Linn have received a lot of accolades for putting their love above outside demands. Both people are respected in their professional circles, as evidenced by this encouraging answer. The subject of when the wedding will finally happen is still up in the air. However, the purpose behind it may be more important to McEntire and Linn than the precise timing. The same warmth and genuineness that characterize their relationship will probably influence the ceremony when it takes place. In the interim, the delayed wedding serves as a reminder that love is not always predictable. Fans continue to draw inspiration from the couple's journey. McEntire and Linn have managed to preserve their authenticity and seclusion in a time when celebrity relationships are frequently the subject of intense scrutiny. They have struck a balance that feels sincere and courteous by being willing to share some parts of their experience while keeping others private. In the end, their choice to delay their wedding is a reflection of their larger outlook on life and love. It implies that waiting for significant events is worthwhile, and that time can add to rather than take away from their importance. McEntire and Linn have transformed what may have been viewed as a setback into a chance for a closer bond by adopting this viewpoint. Their relationship develops in tandem with their respective paths, as Linn stays involved in his own projects and McEntire keeps up her artistic pursuits. The delayed wedding turns into a single episode in a longer story that stresses cooperation, tolerance, and respect for one another. Given how long it took to get there, the day will probably have even more significance when it does. Meanwhile, McEntire's observation that perhaps it's for the best sums up their strategy perfectly. It recognizes that although life rarely goes as planned, there is always room for unanticipated beauty. McEntire and Linn show that sometimes the most significant choices result from the willingness to take a break and let their wedding take place on their own terms. This chapter serves as a reminder to people who respect the pair that love is not characterized by expectations or deadlines. It develops via mutual experiences, deliberate decisions, and flexibility in the face of shifting conditions. Reba McEntire and Linn have demonstrated that waiting can occasionally provide a certain type of happiness by deciding to postpone their wedding.